Welcome back to Changing Latitudes. Another opportunity to take something that looks like this and turn it into this. Stick with us.
What in the hell is this thing? Cement bunker for a doomsday or what? Oh no, that's the well. That's the well. Why would it have a prison around it? That's interesting. You can almost put a roof on it and make it cute. Come out around the outside of it and make it something.
So what is this? This is our pump house, our well, and our future site of all of our electronics that are going to control the water distribution on this property. When we arrived on the property, that's what we saw, was just a cement bunker. We had no idea what was located inside of it. I had somewhat of a suggestion that maybe it would be the well, but until you get here and see it, you really don't believe it. This is an incredible structure. 8 foot by 8 foot by 8 foot. It's actually quite a gift that we have inherited here when we purchased the property. Now, one of the downsides of having this thing was, frankly, it was ugly. So we're going to beautify it through the course of the next couple episodes, and we'd love you to join it.
Blade down for me. Next one was 40. Yeah.
So here I go, I'm putting up the 2x6s as the top plate on top of the cement using tap-on screws. We would have used a hammer shop, but it oddly was, as much as this cement was as aged as possible, I believe the building was put up in the 1970s. So the concrete was a bit brittle when we used the hammer shot, it chipped out. So tried to do this drill, it was painful. The drill did not want to cut into the cement, so we had to keep on going and going, and it finally worked its way in. So with that, tap on screws and then worked our way around with each one of these bases. I had to put 2 layers in because the first layer was working around the cross members that were put in to hold up the 4 sides of the cement structure. going to work my way around the structure with these, purlins that we were putting up to hold up the plywood. This was, quite again, the cement was very hard. It was quite hard to work with. But, we were able to work our way around the entire structure. These purlins are 2x6s treated wood. Probably didn't need to do the treated wood, but just threw it in there for extra caution and wanted to make sure that it was attached firmly. So ran around and put a ton of Tapcon screws in.
right there on that side. Okay. Go to the opposite side. Chris, don't put another one in there. Go to the left side. Put your board up. Screw a screw like that. There you go.
How's that over there?
Yeah.
Slamming up these plywood sheets was pretty simple. It's probably the easiest thing I did along the way. I ran them vertically for, frankly, just to save wood, and several cuts, if you will. So went around and put these in. Had to work around an electrical unit at the bottom of the north side, but other than that, it was pretty slick. You just had to, nail it up. That's why the purlins were put there, to make it simple for us to build in the support necessary for the siding.
More.
Here.
Got about 3 inches to come over. Got about an inch left. Okay.
So you may be wondering what is the deal with the big hole in the middle of the center beam, if you will, on the structure. We have to keep in mind, even though this is called the Lighthouse now by the family, it is still a pump house, which means that the pump sits below the center of the structure, or should I say in the center of the structure. So when we go to ever have to service this thing, we would have to pull up 10-foot sections of galvanized piping. So to do that, you will have to pull it straight up through the middle. Cupola that's going to be put on will be removable. So we will be able to, if it needed to be serviced and pulled back up, we could do so by simply removing the roof and drawing up the necessary plumbing below. let's close out this episode. We have gone through and put in the top plate, the surrounding walls of plywood, also the plywood up on our rafters. So we're ready to go to finish this off with siding and what you see behind us with the beautiful roof, cupola, and a weather vane. See you at the next episode.